What is going on, you guys? Pep Platypus here. I apologize for not being here for a while making videos. It's just been busy, family, friends, real life stuff, hanging out, taking a little bit of a break, I guess. I should have reviewed the Super episode, though, because I really liked it. I'll talk about it with the next episode of Super, and I'm still working on other stuff, but yeah, sorry for not making videos, and I finally come back to make more videos, and it's really bad news, not just for Dragon Ball fans, but for my channel and a lot of Dragon Ball channels that built themselves. Dragon Ball Super is ending. You've probably already heard. It's being replaced by a show called Kitaro, which is a really old show, or a really old manga in Japan. It came out in the 60s. It's had multiple seasons, movies, live action movies. It's really big in Japan, and it's going to take that time slot from Dragon Ball on April 1st. Not an April Fool's joke. JoJo's Part 4 came out on April Fool's Day. They celebrate April Fool's Day, they have April Fool's jokes in Japan, but not when it comes to anime release dates. I think even My Hero Academia started on April 1st for one of the seasons, I forget. Maybe I'm wrong. Might just be thinking of JoJo, but yeah. Yeah, it sucks, because there's no more Super, and I enjoy Super. I don't think it's a perfect series, but I think it's good. But at the same time, I think the Tournament of Power is a good wrap-up point. Before I talk about what Super needs to do before it ends and how I think the ending is going to go, I do want to talk about a little bit about how this is going to affect not just me, but other Dragon Ball YouTubers you may watch. Yeah, it's not good. Because Dragon Ball Super is the biggest thing on my channel. Doing Dragon Ball videos is the biggest thing on my channel. And while Dragon Ball videos can obviously be made afterwards, you can make things about the production, or you can make things about certain characters that have been around forever, or you can talk about the series as a whole after it's done, do like a big series review, or, you know, things like that. The momentum of Dragon Ball is not going to be there anymore. I mean, Dragon Ball will always be in everyone's hearts, and I think a few months after Super ends, it'll still be relevant, but the more months go by, the less relevant Dragon Ball is going to be. You know, and it's a shame, especially for me, someone who's trying to rise up and failing at it completely. I mean, I was actually going through old videos, and I wanted to see how long it took me to reach 300. I'm not at 300 yet, but I'm really close. Yeah, I made my 200 subscriber Q&A in like May of 2016. That's how long it's taken me to get 100 subscribers. And that's no offense to you guys. I love every one of you guys that have subscribed to me. It really means a lot. But I have been totally failing and rising as a YouTuber. And with this new monetization BS that's coming, where you need 1,000 subscribers to make money, and you know, just how slow my channel progresses, and now with Super being gone, which is like my main source of views, that sucks. I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm going to review My Hero Academia, and I can still make certain Dragon Ball videos and review other stuff. But for now, I'm not sure how my channel is going to progress. I don't want to do like Patreon or anything, because I'm such a small channel. I don't know if anybody would be willing to, or would have the funds to do so. You know, and of course, if someone did do that, even $1 a month would be unbelievably appreciated. But I don't know. I don't think I have enough people watching to really justify that, or I don't know if I make content that really justifies a Patreon. I mean, considering how YouTube likes to remove ads from stuff or demonetize videos unfairly, it seems like Patreon's the only way to go. It's just, I don't want to put you guys on that spot. Not that it would be mandatory anyway, it would be optional, but still. But you can tell me what you guys think of that idea in the comments. Yeah, I don't know. And this is going to affect people like Anime AJ, who I love watching his videos, but, you know, he does animation staff roundups for every episode of Super. There's not going to be any more Super episodes, so animation awareness might start to die off with him sort of making less videos, and yeah, it sucks. You know, for Super and its production, this is fine. You got the movie coming out, you know, with all the staff that's going to be working on the movie, it's gonna hurt the production of the show a lot. Even if it's all filler, it's not gonna look great. So it's not a horrible thing that they're replacing it with another show while this movie gets made, and then maybe they'll bring Super back after that, or they'll have a new Dragon Ball show that's a sequel to Super. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, but I'll still make videos, of course. I made videos before Dragon Ball Super. I'll make videos after Dragon Ball Super. But yeah, it'll be interesting. So as far as, now let's get into Super itself and how Super is going to wrap up. Obviously it's going to be the Tournament of Power and a little bit of wrap-up stuff, the Super Dragon Ball Wish, things like that. How do I think things are going to go down? Well, Frieza's open plot thread of trying to take over and rise back to power, that's going to be dropped. I mean, that's going to be completely dropped, I think. I don't think they're going to leave that open for a sequel. It's too big of a plot thread. They're going to try to wrap up Super in a nice little bow and then leave maybe a couple of things open for a sequel series. I mean, Dragon Ball's always, it has an open-ended feel. If you go by the ending of Dragon Ball, which isn't the ending of the series, but it's the ending of the Dragon Ball portion of the series, which isn't really a portion because it's all one big manga, but you know what I mean. That's open-ended with Goku flying off with Chi-Chi. And the end of the actual series itself with Oob, very open-ended. The adventure continues. Goku's always seeking the next adventure. So I don't see it being totally wrapped up in a neat little bow. But, you know, it's not going to wrap up with a ton of open plot threads either. So the Frieza thing is going to be completely dropped in my opinion, which really sucks. Really not good from a writing standpoint, but I feel like that's just what's going to happen. Universe 7 will probably win. I mean, maybe Universe 11 will win. I mean, and then they'll wish everyone back. I feel like Jiren wants something else with the Super Dragon Balls, though. So I don't know. We'll see. I feel like that's what Goku's going to do. I feel like, especially since Super is actually going to end at this point, I really feel like Goku's wish, or whoever's last standing, is going to be wish back all the universes. So, you know, Goku will say, so we can do this again in 3 years or something, because that's Goku. You know, he always likes to fight. He always likes to tell his opponents, hey, let's do this again sometime. So I can definitely see that happening. What I don't want and what I think is going to happen is I think the series is going to, we're going to do Tournament of Power all the way until the last episode. The final battle is going to end in the first half, and then the second half will be wrap-up. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Toei did that with Toriko. A1 Pictures did that with Seven Deadly Sins, sort of. I mean, Seven Deadly Sins, it wrapped up the final fight within like the first few minutes, and then the whole rest of the episode was wrap-up. And that's better, but it also kind of kills the momentum. What I want is them for them to do like, let's see, it's going to end on 131 if you take away the holidays that are coming up or days that they're not going to be showing Super, like marathons and stuff. I think we're going to end on 131. That's what I've been hearing. I want them to finish off this tournament by like 129 and then have the last 2 episodes be wrap up. At least the last episode can be 100% wrap up, but I don't think they're going to do that. We'll see. I want Super to have a good wrap up. I want to have a good ending with the characters being themselves, doing their thing. You know, start the next adventure for Goku, but you know, kind of vaguely, like with Oob and like with Chi-Chi. You know, nothing that really is like a big cliffhanger. I don't know. It's gonna be weird having Dragon Ball Super end right after this tournament. Because let's see, we're on 123. 124 is the next episode coming up pretty soon. So there's gonna be 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. I just counted 8, so unless I'm retarded and I miscounted, 7 or 8 episodes coming. Again, I'm not sure how many holidays or marathons are getting skipped. I think it's just 2. So there's that. But 8 episodes, wrap up the tournament in 5, 3 wrap-up episodes for the entire series, or wrap up the tournament in 6, 2 wrap-up episodes. That's my preference, but we'll see what they do. I really feel like it's going to be the tournament all the way until the until the first half of the last episode, and then the second half, because I want to see Planet Salad or Salada or whatever it's called. I want to see Vegeta go there. I want to see Goku and Vegeta go to that planet and meet other Saiyans. That'd be really cool for an episode. It doesn't have to be an arc. A lot of people are saying we need a Planet Sadala arc. Who's the villain going to be? Like, just go there for like a filler episode, interact with Kaba, Kale, Caulifla, you know, after bringing them back, meet the king, all that stuff. That'd be fun, especially for Vegeta's character development. I want to see that by the end of the series. I want to see, you know, all these other characters, you know, everyone come home with see their family and be like, yeah, the tournament was crazy, and the big wrap up, you know, the big wrap up feast, everyone having fun, and then of course, maybe segue into the end of Z. I don't know if they want to go that far because then you're wrapping too much of a bow on Super. Because I don't think Toei wants to push into GT territory. GT, even though it doesn't line up with the continuity of Super at all, or the continuity of Dragon Ball for that matter, and it's not canon, they still market the shit out of it. They still sell it in Dragon Ball Heroes. GT merchandise, Super Saiyan 4, stuff like that is still really popular, so I don't know if they want to tread into GT's territory and totally retcon it out. I mean, that doesn't stop them from selling the merchandise, but still, it's just something I don't know if they want to do that. So yeah. We'll have to wait and see if they'll bring it all the way till the end of Z. I don't know. I mean, Super ending for me, other than how it hurts my channel, I'm kind of okay with it just ending after the Tournament of Power. I mean, I want to see more Kale and Caulifla and Hit and Champa and more of these other universes, and we have 4 other universes that didn't participate, so they're, open for new characters and more powerful characters and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like we have a set ending for this story. Dragon Ball was a completed manga like 20 years ago. We don't need another, we didn't need Super. Super was never necessary. It's been fun. I like what it's done with the characters. I've enjoyed it. It's entertaining. But really, Super is something that could end at any point. And really, it doesn't matter because we have an ending. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a shame that it's going to end, especially for a lot of the YouTubers who built themselves up with Dragon Ball Super. And it definitely sucks to not have Dragon Ball Super to look forward to every weekend. But I think for the production, for the movie, for the series itself, it's better this way. It can always come back next year. In fact, there's a very high chance that it will, considering how much the merchandise has been selling, how big it's been, especially over here in the US. Crashing Crunchyroll servers with the Vegeta episode, surprisingly, the 122, and of course with the special. It's just, it's so big. I can't imagine not wanting to do another Dragon Ball Super after this Kitaro thing does its run. And don't hate Kitaro because of this. I feel like Kitaro might actually get a little bit of boost in notoriety because of this, because it's replacing Dragon Ball Super, and a lot of fans are going to be like, what could this series that's replacing Dragon Ball Super possibly be? Is it big? Is it small? Does it deserve to replace Super? I feel like Kitaro is going to get a lot of notoriety for replacing Super. But don't hate the series because of it. It's just a Japanese tradition. It's really big over there. It's something we've probably never seen in the US, but it looked interesting from the little trailer I saw. It looked like it was well animated, and oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Toei Animation sucks. They can't do good animation. I forgot that's the stereotype. No, it looks really good animation-wise, and it looks kind of interesting, kind of weird. Very old school Japan. But yeah, I don't know if I'll watch it, but I definitely think, because the only reason I checked out the trailer for it is I was like, yeah, what is this show that's replacing Super? What is this all about? So, yeah, that show might actually gain a little bit of popularity or a little bit of notoriety from Super ending. But, yeah, again, though, don't hate it. Don't hate on the people working on it. Don't hate Toei for getting rid of Super and replacing it with this other show you've never heard of. Because it's just a different culture. Different things are popular. I mean, fucking Star Wars The Last Jedi is completely tanking in China. Cultures are different, and certain things have different appeals, and yeah. So, with all that being said, how do you guys think Dragon Ball Super is going to end? How do you think they're going to wrap it up? Will we see Planet Salada with Vegeta and Goku? Will we see Frieza do anything? Probably not. Will we get the Super Dragon Ball Wish? Will all the universes come back? How much wrap-up do you think we're going to get? Will they beat Jiren? All that stuff. Go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. How do you feel about this from a production standpoint? Do you think the series will come back? How do you think this will affect Dragon Ball YouTubers as a whole? Go ahead and tell me all of that stuff in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. Click the little bell to get notifications when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.